Yo, what's up, fam? Mama Nitia. It be from me, Charlie. Yeah. Oh, Kasa do. Yeah, Kasa TV. More than. It be from me, Charlie. I say.
God is good. God is good.
All the time.
Real quick, Charlie, thank you so much to every Ghanaian out there for supporting this Kuami Eugene project. Charlie, from Fadama, I don't expect this. I'm not joking, from Fadama, I didn't expect this. Thank you so much, Richie Mensa. I will never forget this. God bless you, Links Entertainment. Man, wherever you find yourself, Kwame Mayewa, Rockstar, Africa still #1. Atimada, Fadama, thank you so much, Ghana, for supporting this whole Rockstar project till now. I appreciate this and I'll forever be grateful. Highlight music to the world. Rockstar, Africa!
Artiste of the Year, Kuami Eugene.
Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. We are here. They've just announced the winner of the Artiste of the Year category. I'm here with Celeb, Niboy, and my big man Zeda, Fifi. What to talk about the industry? This is a broadcaster and this is also a blogger. Do you think that Kuami Eugene really deserved the Artist of the Year category?
Well, once he has been nominated into a category, there is a high possibility of him winning. So when he wins, it is no news. But when you are going for events like this, surely there will be two people who are seen as top-notch. So you would agree with me that days before today, Sarkodie and Kofi Kinata happens to be the two artists on this list to win. So when we heard Kuami Eugene, definitely more than half of the people in the auditorium, and I know Ghanaians watching in their various homes, those watching abroad, would also be surprised that Kuami won. But let's face facts, the very moment he got nominated into the category, it should tell you that there is a possibility of him winning. So when he wins, it's fine.
Zeda, events, shows, songs, and all those things count to an artist being crowned the Artist of the Year. Do Kuami Eugene really deserve it?
Okay, so there were certain requirements that you need to meet before you'll be nominated into that category, and he fell amongst all of them. Fine. The question about whether he deserves it or not is not mine to answer. But if you really follow what happened during the show, when he was announced as the winner, you know the euphoria that comes along with it. Everybody screaming, yeah, yo. All the people screaming were from only his team. Yes, because I was in the auditorium. I wasn't watching on TV. I was in there. And the surprise, like the excitement and all that, is only from the people in his camp. So you are like, okay, so then it means, then only those in his camp who voted for him. Because if outsiders, or I'm sure there were people in there who were his fans. So at least if one other people or something voted for him, they would have surely been up in excitement and all that, but quite unfortunately, it's only his team. And the whole place was quiet. I was like, oh, okay. Silence means consent.
Yeah.
So that's the big question mark. Fine, he's won. They've made the announcement, whatever. Because in the end, it is 30% the board and 70% public. So I'm sure the 70% that voted for Kuami Eugene is from his camp alone. So big ups to them. Next time we would also study that plot, then we'll also vote. Because honestly, I was rooting for either Sarkodie or Kofi Kinata.
I just wanted to ask you about
Yeah, honestly, I was looking at like the year in review, the works. Like it's Kofi Kinata and Sarkodie to me. But here's the case: when the final verdict was given, hey, Kuami Eugene, there wasn't any year. Everybody was like, it's like sweat, big time. But hey, we can't go and take the award from him and give it to somebody else. So all we'll say is more work that needs to be done for the next person who wants to win the Artist of the Year. And you should know, vote, and vote. Because the 70% who voted 1 million crown is yours alone. So that's as simple as that.
Ali, thanks very much. Let me go and get back. I'll get back to you. Well, I'm sure we'll sit down and have a
We'll definitely make this thing happen because we need to go like have a huge scrutiny. It's like going in total. We need to go in total to really know what really goes about all this. So as at least we'll be educating people on the more. Because one, at least I know the details involved as to like what it takes to be able to qualify for such a nomination. But you know, people will be in the house and be like, hey, and all that. So at least if they understand what goes into it, fair enough, it's good for them.
Let me catch the other two here. First of all, Shaq.
Yo.
First time on my show, eh?
Yeah, first time.
Is this your first time at the VGMA?
Of course, it's very refreshing. First time, and in fact, like a Jamaican would say, I'm feeling irate. Everything nice.
Are your expectations met?
Well, to be very honest, there are some categories that came as it came like a big bang theory, like a big bang. Of course, the Artist of the Year, all of us tipped Kofi Kinata to be the winner, but it eluded us. This one, in fact.
So you're saying that probably the board of VGMA or Charterhouse didn't give the right award to the right person, which you think should have been a winner?
Well, I wouldn't say that. VGMA over the years always, comes with surprises, and it has been their norm. I believe they know better because looking at all the artists working the year under review, of course, Kuami Eugene too, he did his best with the album and everything. So I believe they gave it to the right person. Though we all tip Kofi Kinata, but mind you, it's not always what we expect that is going to happen. So yeah, we'll just embrace it in good faith.
Let me get back to you. Caleb. Yes, see, Kuami Eugene last year when releasing new babies,
No, but
they are saying that Black Love concert, which was organized by Sarkodie and his team at Tema, they didn't see Kuami Eugene on. Or Brown Forest concert, they didn't see Eugene there. And today he has been adjudged as the artist of the year.
Wait, listen. We should always try and educate ourselves in this country. Now, there's a scheme that is running these awards. There is a category definition of every category. Now, I don't know, unless you want to tell me that as part of you winning Artist of the Year, you have to play on people's concerts, or you have to release plenty songs before you be nominated into that category. What I know is that you have to have you should get a hit song, there should be an album, you should have I don't know, a show, right? Go. And last year, Kuami had his own show.
Yes.
Sure, yes, exactly. So,
But did he release an album?
you see,
I know the album. The album was last year, right?
No, it's last. No, check the record well. Check. No, it's last year. It falls in the category.
Okay.
It falls in the category.
mine is the very moment an artist gets nominated into exactly. So you see, once he has been nominated into a category, it is clear there's a possibility of him winning. So when people want to degrade the topmost category in the scheme by saying you didn't play on this guy's concert, you didn't play on that guy's concert, it makes no sense.
There were shows he played.
But they are saying the Black Love concert he wasn't there, or Brown Forest.
No, but it's not his show. No, it's not his show.
Black Love cannot be the yardstick for one winning Artist of the Year. No. It shouldn't happen. Black Love is a concert Saturday day for the first time. Kuami Eugene has been on so many platforms. So, even the reason he couldn't be on that platform, you and I do not know. So, we cannot use that as an excuse to say that because he wasn't on there, he doesn't deserve to win. I would have loved Sarkodie to win. Look, I'm a member of the academy. I voted. Some of the artists I voted for won, others didn't. But I don't think it will be fair for me to say that because one artist didn't play on this show or that show, he doesn't deserve the award. Once you've been nominated, you are a step ahead of winning. And I think we should congratulate the young man. Look, last year I think was the perfect year for him to win.
So others wrote that. Let me go to that and come. People thought that last year was supposed to be the year.
Really raining last year. Yeah, so
you agree with that?
Yeah. So if the team noticed that okay, last year it wasn't possible, so we need to push in extra further. Oh, okay, maybe last year they voted 1 million. So now that it didn't happen last year, so they'll do 2 million.
But you see, don't forget last year, Shutterstone held voting sessions with their fans. So that will be a reason why these two will get more votes than Kuami Eugene. Don't forget, when the incident happened last year in this same auditorium, we were told that they will withhold 2 awards because these two were in there, and there were high hopes that they will win. So it was clear that the very moment these 2 guys are out, Kuami was the 3rd choice somewhere last year. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm saying. So if the first 2 are out, and this year he has worked his way out the whole of last year and he has won this, I think it's only fair for us to congratulate him and wish him well.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll have time to sit down and really digest this whole issue back to back. But for now, let's go and get other opinions from other people, and then when we are back, Caleb, I'm sure within the week I'll get to meet you and we'll discuss more. Big man, sharp.